بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والحمد لله الذي لا إله إلا هو على ما من به علينا من النعم الكثيرة الظاهرة والباطنة، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. أما بعد, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, upon his family and his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day, to proceed, ikhwan. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa' wa min qalbin la yakhsha' wa min nafsin la tashba' wa min du'a'in la yusma'. Verily, Allah, we seek refuge with you from knowledge that has no benefit, and from a heart that has no fear, and from a soul that has no satisfaction nor contentment, and from a dua that goes unanswered, To proceed, ikhwan, فنرحب بكم جميعا إلى هذه السلسلة العلمية. So we welcome each and every one of you to this series of knowledge-based classes, حيثما ندرس ما يفتح الله سبحانه وتعالى علينا من علم اللغة, as we continue to learn and derive benefit from that which Allah Ta'ala has opened up for us from the science of the Arabic language. فلأصحاب الكتب, for those that have the book, والحمد لله رب العالمين. وصلنا إلى صفحة 92. For those that have the book, we have arrived at page number 92. ومن رحمة الله تعالى وفضل الله تعالى علينا تعلمنا بعض الكلمات. By the mercy of Allah and the favor of Allah upon us, we have learned a few words. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And all praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds. طيب, من هذه الكلمات, from these words, يا إخوان, تعلمنا كلمة رأي. We learned the word رأي. وقلنا أن الرأي بمعنى an opinion, وكذلك a position. So the word رأي or رأي, we're going to say an opinion, a position, a point of view. وأيضا تعلمنا كلمة بر يبر. We also learned the meaning of the word barra in the past tense, yabarru in the mudari'. Barra in the past tense, yabarru in the mudari'. Yabarru, to be righteous, to be devout. To be obedient. No. برّ يبر. برّ يبر. ومن هذه الكلمة كلمة بر. كلمة بر. And from this word, there's a noun that is derived. بر. Righteousness. Obedience. Devoutness. بر. طيب. طيب. وكذلك عندنا كلمة طيب righteousness. وأيضا تعلمنا كلمة استحق. يستحق. استحق. and the مضارع يستحق. من يترجم translate this word استحق. يستحق. استحق. يستحق. من يترجمها؟ Who can translate يا إخوان؟ ها؟ استحق يستحق to deserve, to be worthy, to deserve. نعم. To have the right to. To deserve. طيب نبدأ إن شاء الله تعالى. Let's begin يا إخوان. من عنده سؤال أو إشكال? Anyone has a question or so? Anything that's difficult? طيب نمشي. Let's continue. قال التدريب الثاني. Exercise number 2. Exercise number 2. أكمل كما في النموذج. Complete as it comes in the example. Complete as it comes in the example or the pattern. النموذج. Pattern or example. درس معهد. This can also be درس. معهد and مفيد. So it gives us 3 words. درس, or it could be درس. معهد مفيد. A class, if it's درس, to study. معهد, an institute or center. مفيدة, beneficial. قال الطالبان درسا في معهدنا دراسة مفيدة. He says the 2 male students درسا, they study both of them, in our institute, دراسة مفيدة, beneficial lessons. Beneficial lessons. So now he gives us 3 words, بين القوسين, 3 words between the brackets. He has درس, and then he has معهد, and then he has مفيدة. درس, to study, or he studied. معهد, a center. مفيدة. So he wants us to come. He brings دراسة. So the sentence he makes, he wants us to follow this pattern. He says الطالبان. So we're using 2 students. الطالبان. الطالبان. Then we're going to bring درس. It's 2 of them. درس ألف 2. ألف of 2 people. Right? درس في معهدنا, the second word, our institute. معهدنا. What do they study? دراسة مفيدة. No. So he says the 2 students, the 2 male students, درسا, they both study في معهدنا, in our school or our institute, دراسة مفيدة, beneficial lessons. Right? So this is our drill today. The 2 students, male students, study or studied in our institute, beneficial lessons. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. طيب, number 1, عمل مزرعة كثير. عمل مزرعة كثير. So you're going to write for number 1. الطالبان عملا في مزرعتنا أعمالا كثيرة. أعمالا كثيرة. طيب, for number 1, اكتبوا هذا, write this down يا إخوان. الطالبان, you don't always have to use طالبان, it could be 2 of anything. Alright, let's change that for now. العاملان, the 2 workers, that's fine. العاملان عملا, they both worked. في مزرعتنا, في مزرعتنا أعمالا كثيرة. Right, for number 2, العاملان, the 2 workers. عملا في مزرعتنا, they both work in our fields, our farms. أعمالا, doing a lot of work. العاملان, the two workers. عملا, they have done, both of them, work. في مزرعتنا, in our fields, our farms. أعمالا كثيرة, much work, different tasks. The two workers worked in our farms, our fields, doing much work, many tasks. لا أظن, I don't think so. لا, Abdul Kabir is not in the class. طيب, فائدة يا أخوان, a benefit. عندما الفعل يسبق الاسم, الفعل يكون في المفرد. I'll give you a benefit يا أخوان. If the verb comes before the noun, مثلا الفاعل اسم ظاهر. If the doer is an apparent noun, and the verb comes before the noun, then the verb is in the singular. The verb is in the singular. مثلا we say صلى المسلم. صلى المسلم صلاته. من يترجم? Who can translate? صلى المسلم صلاته. من يترجم? Who can translate? صلى المسلم صلاته. صلى المسلم صلاته. The Muslim offered, performed his prayer. The Muslim offered his prayer, performed his prayer. طيب, هنا المسلم اسم ظاهر. The word ism is an apparent noun. والفاعل is the doer. فلهذا الفعل يكون مفردا. So the verb is going to be in the singular. طيب, الآن المثنى, the duo. ما مثنى المسلم? What's the duo of the word Muslim? من يعلم? What's the duo? What's the duo of the word Muslim? I want to make Muslim تثنية in the duo. How do you make Muslim in the duo? نضيف الألف واللام. نضيف الألف والنون. We're going to add the alif and the noon. نضيف الألف والنون. مسلماني. Accent. So we say مثلا صلى المسلمان. Now it has to agree. صلاتهما. The two Muslims offered their prayer. The two Muslims offered their prayer. صلى المسلمان صلاتهما. طيب, هنا الاسم الظاهر مسلماني. Here the parent noun is the two Muslims. but the verb still stays in the plural. The verb still stays in the plural. The verb still stays in the singular. The verb still stays in the singular. الشاهد, the point is, إذا الاسم الظاهر موجود بعد الفعل الفعل يكون في المفرد. Memorize this principle. It's going to help you tremendously in your speech and your comprehension. If the apparent noun follows the verb is going to be in the singular. فلا نقول مثلا, so we wouldn't say here. We wouldn't say here صلى المسلمان. You would say صلى المسلمان. It would stay in the singular. فمثلا عندنا الجمع. Let's do one for the women يا إخوان. طيب نقول صلت المسلمات صلاتهن. صلاتهن. Who can translate? There should be a ta. صلت المسلمات صلاتهن. Who can translate? صلت المسلمات صلاتهن. Who can translate? The female Muslims offer their prayers. MashaAllah, ahsanti. The female Muslims offer their prayer. طيب. Muslims. الشاهد هنا, what's the point here? المسلمات اسم الظاهر. The word al-muslimat is an apparent noun. جاءت بعد الفعل. It comes after the verb. The verb is صلت. فصلت يكون مفردا. So the verb صلت stays in the singular. Stays in the singular. هذا واضح? Is that clear يا إخوان? مفهوم هذا? Is that understood? فالعكس مختلف. Now the opposite is different. وهذا يشكل على بعض الطلاب. And this is difficult upon some of the students. الآن نأتي بالفعل بعد الاسم. Now let's bring the verb after the noun. Let's bring the verb after the noun. الآن على الفعل أن يوافق مع الاسم. When you bring the verb after the noun, now the verb has to agree. When the verb comes before the noun, it doesn't have to agree في كل شيء, in everything. لا, فقط يوافق في الجنس. When the verb comes before the noun, it only has to agree in gender. It only has to agree in gender. If it comes after ماذا? If it comes after if it comes after the noun, then it has to agree. So pay attention here يا إخوان. Where's the echo? طيب. So now we're going to bring the same example. Let's bring the verb after the noun. Now this is kind of tricky on some of the students because now it has to agree. Now it has to agree. فنقول مثلا, so we say for example, المسلمات المسلمات صلت لا. Now it has to agree. So pay attention here. صلاتهن. Now we wouldn't say المسلمات صلت. No. It has to agree in number and in gender. طيب. المسلمات صلت. No. صلاتهن. So now the صلت, this is the mufrad. This is the singular. It has to agree. Right? صلينا أو صلينا. So now it becomes صلينا. It has to agree. If the verb comes after the ism al-dhahir, the parent noun, then the verb has to agree. فنقول مثلا المدرسون المدرسون ذهب لا. Now it becomes ذهبوا. It has to agree. Has to agree. When the verb comes after the noun, على الاسم أن يوافق على الفعل أن يوافق مع الاسم في كل شيء. ذهبوا إلى المسجد. The teachers ذهب, no. ذهبوا has to agree. Plural, plural. So here the principle is إذا الاسم أتى قبل الفعل فعلى الفعل أن يوافق معه في كل شيء. If the noun precedes the verb, then the verb has to agree with the noun and everything. If the verb comes before the noun, ليس على الفعل أن يوافق معه إلا في الجنس. If the verb comes before, it only has to agree in gender, not in number. So pay attention there. طيب, let's continue يا إخوان. Number 2. زرع حديقة جيدة. ما معنى زرع? What's the meaning of the word زرع يا إخوان? زرع. It's a new word. Oh, في هذا الكتاب, in this book, it's our first time having زرع. We had زرع before. زرع يزرع. نعم, تفضل شيخ. أحسنت. To plant, to sow. يزرع, to plant, to sow, to farm. أحسنت. So now he says زرع حديقة جيدة. طيب, الولدان يزرع, ده ماضي. الولدان زرعا في حديقتنا أزراعا جيدة. طيب, write this down يا إخوان. الولدان, the two boys, past tense. زرعا is two of them. في حديقتنا أزراعا جيدة. No. The two boys, they planted, they sowed زرعا in our fields. أزراعا جيدة. They planted good plants, or they sowed good sowing in our fields. الشاهد هنا, the point here, الفعل أتى بعد الاسم. فعلى الفعل أن يوافق مع الاسم. The verb comes after the noun, so it has to agree. الولدان مثنى is the dual, so the verb has to be in the dual. الذي يصعب على طلبة اللغة هنا في أمريكا ما عندنا طلاب كثيرة، أو ما عندنا طلاب كثيرون ليمارس كل واحد منهم مع البعض. The difficult part of studying any language in the West, especially Arabic, is there's not a lot of students studying Arabic. You would think it would be a lot of Muslims studying Arabic. You would think that. However, الأمر انعكس, but the affair is the opposite. فالمشكلة عندنا في أمريكا بدراسة اللغة العربية ما عندنا أشخاص لنتكلم معهم، لنمارس معهم، لأسألهم أسئلة في العربية مثلا. The tricky part, the hard part in America studying Arabic, since there's not a lot of Muslims studying Arabic, you don't have a lot of people to rehearse with, to study with, to speak with, to ask questions to in Arabic. So it becomes difficult. علينا أن نكون من العرب في ذهننا. We have to become from the Arab, meaning those who speak Arabic language, not be from the Arab in our intent to speak Arabic. We have to become Arab in our minds. فالذي يريد أن يرسخ في تعليم اللغة العربية يتكلم إلى جميع الأشخاص بالعربية. So the one who wants to be grounded, and let's remind for myself firstly, in Arabic, he's going to speak Arabic more. إلى عائلته, to his family. إلى أولاده, his children. إلى صديقه, his companion. إلى كثير من الأشخاص, to many of the people. يمارس العربية هو, he's going to practice Arabic himself. For example, let the people say what they're going to say. They're going to say, oh, you think you're this. Oh, you think you're that. خليهم مع كلامهم. Leave them with their speech يا إخوان. هذا الكلام لا يضر أحدا. That speech is never going to harm anyone. إذا أنت تخلص نيتك لله سبحانه وتعالى هذا الكلام لا يضرك أبدا. لا يضرك أبدا. If you are sincere, if you're trying to speak Arabic to your family and your companions and your community and whoever, and the people talk about you, oh, he thinks he is, she thinks she's that. If you're sincere, I promise you that speech won't harm you. It's not even going to reach you. It's going to go right over your head. If you're not sincere, يضرك, it's going to harm you. So number 2, you should have the two boys planted many plants in our fields, in our gardens. طيب آخر جملة في هذا التدريب. Last sentence in this exercise. ساعد تربية كبيرة. So who can do this last one يا إخوان؟ ساعد, to help. تربية, upbringing, raising. كبيرة, big or great or large. So bring two people, two things. Match the verb. من أتى. Who can do number 3 يا إخوان؟ No. Sister Carol says Alif al-Lam. Alia, Alif al-Lam. Sahih. Our brother Hishmatullah. Hey, هذا Hishmatullah في مدينة. Is this our Sheikh Hishmatullah? Assalamu alaikum ya Sheikh. We miss you, man. How was Medina? May Allah give the scholars there and the Mashaykh our salams. Maybe you could help us set up a telelink with one of the Mashaykh, inshallah. May Allah bless you. When you see Sheikh Abdul Razak, give him a hug and a kiss from us, inshallah. Tell her we love the Sheikh, all of the Sheikh, all of the Shuyukh. May Allah bless you. We miss you, Sheikh. May Allah bless you. Keep up the good work, inshallah ta'ala. Our brother, he says, subhanallah, may Allah. And you, Sheikh, and you. MashaAllah, we miss you, ya akhi. And I got the gift that you sent from the brothers when they saw you in Umrah. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you. Keep up the good work, Sheikh. Nah. I heard Sheikh Abdul Muhsin, Hafidullah, he's retired. Is that true? They said he's no longer in the Prophet's Masjid teaching. Nah, may Allah bless you. Keep up the good work, ya Sheikh. May Allah raise you. Keep up the good work. Nah, we just did we have some questions we posed to Sheikh Yahya in Yemen from the masjid here in Kansas City. So we're going to try to translate them one of these days. It's like 10 questions the Sheikh answer for us. So we're going to try to translate them, inshallah. May Allah bless you. طيب, who can do the last one, ya ikhwan? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You're going to bring the verb sa'ada, to help or to aid, tarabiya, and kabira. Tafaddal. Who wants to try number 3, ya ikhwan? تفضل شيخ عبد الكبير. نعم. الأم. نعم. بعد الأم تربية على تربية أولادها. Bring one more now. Make it the مثنى. الأم. أضف إلى الأم. Add someone to the الأم وبعولها. جميلة. الأم وبعولها. Now bring your verb. الساعدة. تفضل. سعداء. جميلة. في and then تربية. في تربية مثنى. Now bring a noun and then the adjective is كبيرة. في تربية. عفوا. Raise your voice يا شيخ. طيب. في تربية بقرة جميلا. كبيرة جميلا. طيب الأم the mother. الأم وبعولها and her family, her husband. بعولها ساعد, they both assisted في تربيتنا in the upraising of بقرة كبيرة. جميلا, you can say that. ساعد. So the ساعد here has an alif because the والبعولة مثنى is two of them, so the verb has to match. Allahu Akbar. في تربيتنا. تربية يا إخوان is the nurturing, the raising, the upkeep. Now, عندما الشخص يرعى بشخص آخر, when someone gives consideration, يربي, he's raising up or nurturing up. Now, أحسنت, جملة جميلة, beautiful sentence يا إخوان, beautiful sentence. طيب عندنا هنا الدرس أو التدريب الذي بعدها. Next exercise. التدريب الثالث. Exercise number 3. Exercise number 3. املأ الفراغات في الجمل الآتية باختيار الكلمة المناسبة مما يلي. He says, fill in the blanks in the following sentences by choosing the suitable word from what follows. From what follows. الكلمات, the words. أطيع, I obey, I comply. حق, in truth or having right. Let's add some girly colors for the sisters يا إخوان. بهدوء, بهدوء, with ease or calmness, with ease or calmness. أفهم, I understand. يأمرنا, he commands us or it commands us. And حقا, in truth or with right. So now we have ست كلمات, 6 words. I want you to read the sentence and then choose the suitable word for the sentence. من يقرأ الأولى? Who can read sentence number 1? Sentence number 1. So you're going to read the sentence and then choose the suitable word. Father Shaykh Abdul Kabir. أطيع. Read the whole sentence and then choose the suitable word.
إن الدين الإسلامية أطيع بطاعة الوالدين.
طيب, now in meaning that will be correct, but look at the grammatical structure.
I know. أيوة. إن الدين الإسلامي يأمرنا بطاعة الوالدين.
أحسنت. So number 1, we're going to write يأمرنا. Number 1 you should have إن الدين الإسلامي يأمرنا ب. Verily, the Islamic way of life commands us ب طاعة الوالدين, with obedience and complying with the parents. طيب فائدة يا إخوان يتعلق أو تتعلق بالنحو. We're going to give a benefit of grammar. A benefit of grammar. فمثلا كلمة أمر, the verb أمر في أغلب الأوقات يأتي بحرف باء. يأتي بحرف الباء، وهذا ليس بالشرط لكن في الأغلبية. The word أمر, now this is not a condition, but you're going to find the word أمر to command usually comes with the particle ba. أمرتها بي, I commanded her with. أمرت بي, I was commanded with. So the word amara usually comes, the word, let's keep the term, amara, usually comes with the particle ba, or the b. It usually has the b. يأمر بي, he commanded with. It's not a condition. It comes sometimes without it, but you're going to find it a lot of times. You see the verb amara is going to have the particle ba. الأمر بالمعروف. الأمر بالمعروف. That ba is usually going to have that particle with it, that ba. Enjoining the good is really enjoining with the good. If you a technical translator, you're going to say الأمر بالمعروف, to command with the good, or commanding with the good. الأمر بالمعروف. So that particle is almost always going to be there, but it's not a condition. الأمر بالمعروف, and joining with the good. Another benefit of نحو, انظروا إلى بداية الفعل أو بداية الكلمة لا, إلى وسط الكلمة لا, إلى آخر الكلمة. Another benefit we wanted to share with the students, with the brothers and sisters, is in grammar. In grammar, you students of Arabic grammar, write this down. التركيز في النحو آخر الكلمة. The focus in grammar, is not the beginning of the word, is not the ending of the word, it's not the middle of the word. Rather, it's the ending of the word. So you're going to write التركيز في علم النحو, في علم النحو هو آخر الكلمة. آخر الكلمة. Write this benefit down يا أخوان. The focus, the central point, التركيز في علم النحو هو آخر الكلمة. The focus, the centralization, or what you're focusing on, the center focus in grammar is the ending of the word. That's all you're worrying about. You may say the function of the word also. I'm talking about the word particularly, the word itself. You're only focusing on the ending of the word. That's it. You're focusing on the function of the word in the sentence. Yes, what's its function? But the word itself, you're focusing on the ending of the word. The focus in the science of grammar is the ending of the word. Meaning when the word is by itself. That's it. There's an end in a sukoon, a dhamma, a kasra, a fatha. That's grammar. And knowing the function. Sometimes looking at the ending of the word is going to help you. We had a companion years ago. كان قويا في النحو. He was real strong in grammar. في الآيات لم تكون محفوظة عنده إذا يسمع الخطأ يمكنه أن يصحح. The brother, if he didn't have the surah memorized, but the reciter made a grammatical mistake, he can still correct them, even though he didn't know that ayah, for example. So grammar helps a lot. طيب. Let's continue, إخوان. So number one, you should have يأمرنا. إن الدين الإسلامي يأمرنا ب. There's the ba. أمر ب. يأمرنا بطاعة الوالدين. Number two, blank. إن الوالدين يستحقان منا الطاعة والإحسان. Beautiful sentence. Number two, blank. Verily, the two parents. The verb comes after the noun, so it has to agree. They both deserve from us, meaning the children, obedience and goodness. طيب. Who has this one, ya ikhwan? Number two, blank in al-walidain. That can come without blank. طيب, لا بأس. Who has number two, ya ikhwan? تفضل شيخ. حقا. You can say حقا. Let's change our color, ya ikhwan. طيب. Number two, we're going to say حقا. Truly. In truth. حقا. Someone is speaking. You say حقا. Seriously? Truly? Truthfully? Na'am, حقا. Meaning the affair is truthful, or the affair is true, or the affair is upon righteous, that which is correct. حقا إن الوالدين. You can say that. Truly, verily, the two parents deserve from us obedience and ihsan. Obedience and ihsan. طيب. You can also say, but this one will be slightly off with the minna. If you say afhamu, I understand, that would also come here. Grammatically, that would be correct too. If you bring afhamu, I understand, verily, but that would have probably had an anna. Afhamu anna, not inna. That could have almost went if the inna was anna. Afhamu anna al-walidain. That would have been perfect. Uti'u, yes. So here, haqqan is the most appropriate looking one here. Afhamu could fit if this inna was anna. طيب. Number three. أحسنت يا شيخ. Number three, لام blank. كيف يكون إحسان إليهما بعد وفاتهما. Oh, عفوا يا إخوان. This wouldn't fit. Because this is the مجزوم. It's not أفهموا. It's أفهم. So that's a mistake for me. I thought that sukoon was a dhamma. No, that's a sukoon. So that wouldn't be the mudari', that would be the majzoom. So afham would not fit. طيب, who can do number three? You have number three, Sheikh Abdul Kabir?
Yeah.
تفضل.
لم أفهم كيف يكون الإحسان إليهما بعد
Ahsanta. Number 3, we're going to write afham because it has that majzoom from the harful lam. Lam is a harful jazmin, a particle of the Joseph case. طيب, I do not understand. Now this is most of us as Muslims, may Allah help us here. I do not understand how is goodness to them after they have died, after they have passed away. Many Muslims don't understand بعد وفاة الشخص عمله انتهى. نعم. لكن أجره قد يكون مستمرا. قد يكون مستمرا. When a person dies, his actions are stopped. Yes. But the reward and the traces of his actions can be continuous. What does that mean? His actions are done. He can't do no more good deeds. خلاص. قد مات رحمه الله. He passed away. May Allah have mercy upon him or her. لكن أجره مستمر أو أثر أجره مستمر. But his reward can be continuous, or the effects of his reward can be continuous. أو أجر عمله مستمر, or the reward of his actions can continue. Who can give us an example? If, for example, somebody has a book, some lessons, someone has some material he leaves behind. عندنا كتاب, we have a book. مثلا عندنا درس, عندنا مجلة, we have some classes, an article, a magazine. ثم قرئ أو درس, and this book is read by someone, or the class is studied by someone. بعد وفاة الشخص, after he passed away, أجره مستمر, أجر عمله مستمر. He passed away, rahimahullah. The reward of his actions continue. That's why I say to all of the students, write, author, record yourself, take advantage of social media, take advantage of it. Record, even if you read a book and you record yourself and upload it, someone hears your reminder after you have passed away. You get all those good deeds in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yawm al-qiyamah. May Allah make it easy, يا إخوان. كل هذا يدل على سعة رحمة الله تعالى على الخلق. على الخلق. All of this shows the vast mercy of our Lord upon His creation. Our actions are, we passed away, rahimahullah. However, the reward of your action, you teach your child the Quran, the Ahadith, Arabic, al-Fiqh, and this child works by that. You get those good deeds. The child teaches someone else. You get those good deeds. You teach someone al-Fatiha. There was a sheikh, all he would teach is Fatiha. That's it. So the ones who learned Fatiha from him, in every salah they recite al-Fatiha. Allahu Akbar. He gets a reward for that. May Allah allow us to teach al-Fatiha to someone who learns al-Fatiha from you. In every salah, you get a reward. By Allah's mercy, you helped him recite al-Fatiha that he's reciting every salah. Allahu Akbar. Al-Islam, ya ikhwan. Islam is so beautiful. So let's continue. Number 4. تفضل عبد الكبير. اقرأ واختار كلمة. Read the sentence and choose the suitable word. I think you're the only one on the live today. Just me and you today, Sheikh. I don't know where Sheikh Abdul Wahab and Sheikh Nakir, Sheikh Zahid. طيب, the sisters, they didn't come today. Just me and you, Sheikh.
طيب إن شاء الله. هل أطيع والدي في كل شيء؟
Accent. Number 4, we're going to say أطيع. Is it upon me to obey my parents in everything? الجواب نعم إلا أن يخالف الله أو الدين. The answer is yes, except if they command you to contradict Allah, to oppose Allah. طيب, الخامس, number 5, لقد كنت على blank في حديثك. Surely you were upon blank in your speech, or throughout your speech. What do you have for 5, Sheikh? Verily you were upon haqqin in your speech. You are upon correctness. You are right in your speech. MashaAllah. وهذا من باب الآداب. الأخ يكون على الحق, نقول أنت على الحق. هذا من الدين. This is also from manners, يا إخوان. Someone is right, we say, you are right. Someone says something correct, we say, حقا, yes, you are right. To tell someone, you're right, ya akhi, you're right, sister, you're right, brother. To let the person know you are correct. There are many narrations that show the virtues of telling someone they are right. Even psychologically, many of us, especially in the West, all we do is point out the faults of each other. You mention a sheikh, oh, that sheikh made a mistake. طيب. You mention another sheikh, hey, that sheikh made a mistake. طيب. I don't know why that's a thing with us, ya ikhwan. And most of the people don't even know the mistake. Someone said that imam made a mistake. You asked him, what's the mistake? Oh, ما درسته. I didn't study the issue. يا أخي فلماذا تتكلم? Then why are you talking? الأولى لك أن تسكت. It's more honorable for you to be quiet. Or the person say, hey, don't go to that masjid. Why not? Oh, I don't know. May Allah help us, ya ikhwan. I remember there was a brother, may Allah reward the brother. He said, I don't pray at that masjid. I said, why not? He said, I don't know for sure, but I think they're off of it. May Allah help us. You say, why do you say that? I don't know. I just think they are. I just feel it. May Allah help us, ya ikhwan. May Allah make it easy. طيب. قال السادس, last sentence. تفضل يا شيخ. MashaAllah. Manners, ya ikhwan. If you speak, then speak with ease and calmness. بهدوء. Speak with calmness and ease. So number 6, we're going to say هدوء. بهدوء. طيب, Abdul Kabir, you have a copy of the book? لا, but I'll send it to you, inshallah ta'ala. Now, we on level 2. This is the book of Tabeer in level 2. So I'm going to send you the book so you can do the homework, inshallah. For homework, يا إخوان, نكمل التدريب الرابع. For homework, I want you to finish exercise or complete exercise number 4. He says, أكمل القائمة ألف بما يناسبها من القائمة باء. So complete the alif column with what is suitable for it from the ba column. So I want you to read the alif column, and then you're going to match it up with what's appropriate, what's suitable in the ba column. So I want you to write it out, write with the vowels, at least the ending of the words. If you don't write with all the vowels, لا بأس, ليس بشرط, it's not a condition. but at least put the ending of the vowels. And may Allah bless you all, ya ikhwan. We'll stop there, inshallah ta'ala. We'll leave you with the homework of exercise number 4. We'll continue, inshallah, in the next class. فَنَسَبْتُ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ وَنَخْتَطُ فَمِنْ نَفْسِي. Anything we said that's correct is from Allah. Anything we said is incorrect is from ourselves. And I'll send you the book shortly, inshallah, Shaykh. May Allah bless you. Ameen wa yakum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.